Hi, this is Ty with ACES Companies. We're here today in St. George, Utah at St. George Shuttle, one of the facilities that we recently did an LED upgrade on. I'm here with B.D. Erickson, a member of the design team for our EMS system, our energy management system. And I wanted to introduce to you a problem, couple different problems that we see quite often at facilities. One of them is a reduction in energy efficiency, which is the problem of the lighting system, which we had here. And then the second one is the demand charge issue. So our first problem that we had is the building that we did a LED retrofit on had a lot of it had a lot of electrical issues from the beginning, right? And so we did the LED upgrade and changed everything out, and the numbers weren't quite where we had anticipated they would be. So my question with BD and having him here today is, what would cause, or what are the issues of why we're not seeing the savings that we should be seeing on with the conversion?
Well, there are a lot of potential issues, Ty. Obviously, change in weather, change in customer pattern or customer number. There are some things, outside the normal scope that you really can't control. Hopefully a business has a lot of customers and business is booming. However, when you add light emitting diodes, you go from ballast systems, obviously, or high intensity discharge lamps, to LED drivers, you can have dirty power issues. What is the quality of the power that we're getting from the grid? What's the quality of the devices here that we're using? Oftentimes you want to look at how old or new is my HVAC system. How many years has it been in service and how many years since it's been updated? A lot of times you might have a wiring issue. Do we have a loose wire, loose connection? Do we have a bonded ground? So there's several things here, Ty, that could pose potential problems and maybe not have your efficiency where you want, where the customer is not getting quite that result that we were all hoping for.
Okay, and overall very happy. The main issue here is just the concern on that. And so our solution that we have here at the ACES Companies is our EMS system. So yes, maybe give us a general idea of why our EMS system is so important and critical to a facility like this.
You bet. Well, we all want to go green and do our part to lessen our impact on the planet. We all want to lessen our impact on our wallets when it's time to pay bills. So using our power efficiently, getting the most bang for the buck out of our electricity is important to all of us. Well, what's that look like? Well, a demand charge is a ping, a high water mark of the highest electrical usage for that month or period of time that they base it on. If we can quiet that, if we can calm or lessen that high water mark, then we can lower the demand charges.
Wait, that was a really important thing you just said. Lower the demand charge.
Absolutely.
In all my years in the industry, there hasn't been a product that would identify and help resolve that issue. At this facility, their demand charge was actually almost 50% of their bill. So almost half of their bill is just in demand charge, not even the usage.
Right.
And we get asked a lot, how can you help with it? There isn't a solution until now that would truly identify the savings there just on the demand. We haven't even talked about usage, but just the demand.
Sure.
So this unit, EMS, cleans it, makes the system run better.
Yes.
What other, any other benefits?
It will regulate the voltage, so it's a robust surge protector, and it can quiet the demand charge in that each motor, when it starts up, does what's called an inrush cycle. So as the motor in inductive load pulls on the breaker panel, it inrushes. It inrushes almost always. Careful saying always or never. Very consistently, it pulls far more amperage than it actually needs to run. Okay. So what happens is we're pulling more electricity than we actually need, pinging that demand charge higher than our equipment actually needs to function properly. All the electricity that we want to pull is the exact amount that our equipment needs to run properly. We can also charge some banks so that when that inrush cycle comes, rather than drawing that from the utility, we can actually draw that from stored
internally.
Power. Absolutely.
Okay. So
at the panel.
Equipment running cooler, longevity for equipment,
beyond a shadow of a doubt.
Safety with surge protection. But I would say my top thing that most people resonate with is savings. We offer a 10% written guarantee stamped by an engineer of utility savings, demand and utility savings on every project that we do. Incredible. BD, anything else?
That's it.
That's awesome.
It's warranted and guaranteed for a decade.
There you go.
Made in America.
All right. Thanks, and appreciate you tuning in.
Thank you.